Amphibians are cold-blooded vertebrates of the class Amphibia. Those of the UK include newts, toads, and frogs. There are many reasons to survey amphibians, but today we'll be looking at some of the ways in which to survey them. Ponds are ideal areas for carrying out amphibian surveys, but permission from the landowner needs to be secured prior to the survey, and a full assessment of the area for health and safety, risks and abiotic factors that could affect the survey need to be considered. All other regulations, legislations and ethical considerations should be fully explained and followed. And never forget to watch your step. To make bottle traps, you will need clean 2-litre drinks bottles, buckets and trays for observations, and long garden canes. The garden cane then needs to be inserted through the bottle via 2 holes and the top quarter of the bottle cut off, inverted and fitted into the bottom half. Identification guides, Wellington boots and fishing nets are all useful during bottle trapping surveys. Traps should be set the night before and submerged at an angle to incorporate an air bubble. The position should be clearly marked and numbered so that it can be easily retrieved. For ethical reasons, bottle traps should be checked at least every 17 hours. Bottle traps are a great way for catching newts and other amphibians too. When handling amphibians, it is good practice to wear gloves and to wet them, as amphibians have moist skins which are very sensitive to heat and chemicals. Because frogs are especially difficult to handle, once the bamboo stick and top funnel have been removed from the bottle trap, it is safer to put your hand inside the bottle to retrieve the amphibian. Like I said, frogs can be especially difficult to handle. Once caught, position the frog's hind legs in between your forefinger and middle finger, then firmly grip while supporting its body weight with the other hand. This enables close inspection and identification of the animal. All bottle traps and equipment must be collected up at the end of the survey and thoroughly washed with disinfectant, including all bottles, welly boots and protective wear, and of course your hands.
Oh, we've got something different, okay?
In areas likely to contain amphibians, such as moist marshlands or near a pond, logs, large stones or sheet coverings can all be turned over to reveal amphibians hiding beneath. Because such items offer protection from the sun and suitably humid conditions, they are known as refuges. Refuge searches are an effective way to find amphibians and enable a closer look in order to identify different species.
So we've got newts here. You need to tell me what kind of newts they are. What kind have we got in the UK to start with?
Great crested.
We've got great crested. What are the other newts we've got in the UK?
Alpine.
Alpine, which isn't native, but yeah. So we've got 3 native newts. We've got palmate, yeah, great crested, and what's the third one? Smooth, perfect.
After correct identification and correct handling, amphibians should always be returned to exactly the same place that they were found. Corrugated metal sheets are also effective artificial refuges for amphibians. Burrows can be formed under the ridges to provide a cosy shelter for such things like toads. But extra care must be taken when returning the sheet to its initial position, not to harm any of its inhabitants.